Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear. We've got a brand new regulator upstairs to talk about today. This is the Ninja Flex regulator. So this is a pro style regulator that is externally adjustable as far as output pressure. Now, typically with our standard or our ultralight regulator or our pro regulator, you would have to undo the screws on the bonnet, unscrew the bonnet off, and then remove or add shims to the stack inside to increase or decrease your output pressure. Well, now they've come up with a way to do that without having to disassemble the regulator. So this is it right here. This is the Flex regulator. Right now it has its sleeve on it. So this sleeve is here to keep you from being able to adjust it while it is being used. And when I say being used, I mean like out on the field, like in the middle of a game. They don't want you to be able to grab the collar, adjust it, turn your pressure way up, and potentially increase velocities to the point where you might hurt someone. That's not fun. Nobody wants that. So the sleeve is on here. It covers the adjustment so that you can't be on the field monkeying around with it. You go back to the bench, whatever you need to do. You can take your sleeve off, put this on your gun, gas it up, and do whatever you need to do. So that's what this sleeve is for. The sleeve has little slots in it, and then one of them is marked fill port right there. And that slot is actually lower than all the other ones so that it can fit properly on the fill port. If you have it in the wrong spot, you can see how it sticks up too high. It doesn't slide all the way down. You want to get that fill port spot right over your one-way fill valve right there. So what does this regulator have on it? Let's pull that off of here. So we've got still both of our burst discs, so 1.8K burst disc and a 7.5K burst disc. You have your bottle pressure. So the smaller gauge right here is how much pressure is inside the bottle. 3,000 PSI, 3,500, 4,000, 45, 1,200, whatever it happens to be. Phone's sitting here. Let me move that out of the way. Whatever. We leave things up here all the time. Anywho, pressures in the bottle. So the smaller gauge over here is showing you bottle pressure right here. The larger gauge is going to show you output pressure. So what is coming out of the end of your regulator? So if you need it to be set at 400 PSI, 500 PSI, you can easily adjust that to fit whatever needs you want. Now to adjust it, there is a collar right here. And you can see there's a plus and a minus right there. And it says adjustment. Spin it this way to go this direction, or to decrease pressure. Spin it this way to increase pressure. Now, when this is on the bottle and it is under pressure, it can be a little bit harder to turn this collar. You still can do it by hand, but for some people, it might be a little harder to do. So with every regulator, this tool is included. You can see these spots that are cut out on here. This tool will lock right in there, and you can use it to turn one way or the other, like that. It's an easier way to turn it while it's under pressure, because it will be harder to turn while the tank is gassed up. Now you still have the rotational bonnet at the top. So once you get this on your gun, you can move this around to determine, well, I don't want my gauge sticking straight up. I want my gauge sticking sideways, whatever it happens to be. You can still do all those things as well. And it is rebuildable just like the old versions were. Weight wise, let's see here. So let's go. I've got the lightest one that you can get, which is the Ultralight. Let's power this thing on right here. So we'll take that off. We'll take that off. So ultralight regulator, 4 ounces right there. So quarter pound. We got a standard pro regulator, 5 3/4 ounces. And then let's put this one on here. So we'll do it without the sleeve. 7 3/4 ounces. What I say this one was 5 3/4. So it's 2 ounces heavier between these two right here. And then if we put the sleeve on, it's 5 3/4. Well, no, 7 3/4, right? Now I can't remember. Yeah, 7 3/4. 8, so 1/4 ounce. It's pretty negligible in weight right there. This is like a Delrin material, so it's really lightweight. Let's see. Well, I was going to do something else. Now I can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to do it with and without. 8 and 7 3/4, right? Yeah. That's what I was going to do. That's what my brain was telling me to do. So an awesome, easy way to be able to adjust output pressure from your bottle without having to disassemble your regulator and add shims, remove shims, flip washers, whatever it happens to be. Makes it real easy. You still have all the benefits of a pro regulator with the ability to adjust it from the outside. This is the brand new Flex regulator from Ninja. Pick yours up today at ANSgear.com.